Hey everybody, my name is Becca and I am hosting this sneak peek into what is Beachbody coaching on our team. So I am the leader of Best Self Productions, and we are part of the Dream Team, which is led by Melanie Mitro, who is for the third year in a row still holding top coach in all of Beachbody, which means that the Dream Team our larger team is the number one team in the network. So it's pretty exciting to be a part of that kind of organization, which we'll get into later. But I just want to tell you a little bit about myself as we get started in this group. So I found Beachbody a little over a year ago. We had just moved to Southern California. My husband is in the military, so we move all the time, and it's been just a nightmare trying to find a job. All these different places that we've lived. We were just counting the other night. I think we're at 5 different homes in the past, not even 4 years, like at 3.5 years. So it's been kind of a wild ride for us, like our personal life. And so trying to find, like a grad school program or just a job that is going to be fulfilling to me has been really difficult up until last year. And so I was in the process of looking for a master's program that I could get into. We just moved here. We were going to be here for 3 years. I figured that was plenty of time to find something that I could really dig into. And I couldn't. There were a couple programs I was interested in, and I kind of got the door slammed in my face because there was no guarantee that we were going to be here. So, it wasn't worth the risk of spending all that money and then not being able to finish a program with a year left. So I found Beachbody one afternoon. I was cruising on Facebook. I was, on the verge of a mental breakdown because I didn't know what I was going to do with my life. And a friend of mine, a childhood friend, came up on my feed, and I saw under her employment, it said Beachbody. And I thought, what is that? Those are the people who make P90X and those DVDs. I didn't know that you could work for them. And I've done P90X in the past, but again, I had no idea. So I clicked around. I learned a little bit. I started investigating some of the top coaches, and to make a long story short, I reached out to Melanie, and I asked if I could join her team. I filled out her application, and then I went through her Coach Basics program. When I signed up as a coach, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. I've always really loved working out and for the most part eating well. But I had gotten a personal training certificate a couple of years ago that I didn't really use that much. I just wanted it more for the educational side of it. And so I knew how to be healthy, but I wasn't really getting results on my own that I'd been looking for. And so when I joined a challenge group with Melanie, it was the first time that I started a program, went all the way through, and got amazing results, concrete results from my effort in 3 months. I had better results than I'd seen in 3 years working out on my own. So that is why I'm really passionate about the groups, about the challenge groups that we run. They're such a good outlet for people to have the resources available and then the daily encouragement to keep going, because we all get frustrated and we all get distracted. But when there's a group of other people who are trying to be healthy with you, it's just, sorry, that's my dog. It's so much more inspiring to stay on track, and you're so much more likely to finish your program than if you're doing it on your own. So to be able to be a coach in that kind of environment and to lift people up and to say, you've got this, you can do it, I know you can, that has been really powerful. And so through Melanie, and through our team and all of the resources that our team has to share, I have learned how to grow my business and how to grow this community of healthy women who really are just trying to be their best for their life. So that's what our smaller team, growing, of course, but that's what we're really focused on, is becoming your best self from the inside out, fueling your body, fueling your mind with positive self-talk, positive thoughts, good nourishing food, and then those results show on the outside, right? When you're feeding yourself everything good, it shows. And it shows physically, it shows in your attitude, it shows in your mood, all of that. So that's kind of like a convoluted a little bit about me. So, what to expect from this group, right? So, this is why you're here. You're going to get a sneak peek into what our team is all about. So, there will be, excuse me, on Wednesday, I'll start posting early in the morning, and just every couple hours, there'll be another post. And it'll be covering a topic like, it'll all be about coaching. So, kind of like, how do we get trained? Where do we find the information? What groups are available to you? How do we learn how to navigate social media, especially if you have not ever really used social media before? I barely used Facebook before I started this business, and now I post all the time. And it doesn't have to be hard or stressful or like you're bugging people. So we'll talk a little bit about that. We'll talk about how you can share with your friends and family and other people that you know and not feel like you're selling, not have that icky sales feeling, because nobody likes that. We're not about that. We're here to share this amazing opportunity with people to really become their best, healthiest selves. And that's so much more valuable than anything you could ever like sell someone. So we'll talk about all that. We'll talk about how we get paid, all that kind of good stuff. So we'll cover it. Some of the posts will be videos from me. Some of the videos will be from other coaches on our team. Some of them will be from Melanie herself. She just did this same style of group a couple of weeks ago. So she shared her videos with our team so that we could then share them with other people who are interested. So that's one example of how everybody really is in it for everybody else. We really share lots of things. So you'll get information directly from the leader of our team. And I hope it'll be a lot of fun. I hope you guys will enjoy it. So what do I want to know from you, right? So if you guys could comment below with just like a little bit of information about yourself, like who are you? Where are you from? Are you married? Do you have kids? Do you have fur kids? What interests you most about coaching? So why did you feel like you wanted to be here in this group? What kind of piqued your interest the most? And then anything that you ask in this group, so any questions you have, any comments you have, know that it will stay here. This group is just for us. It's a closed group. Nobody else on Facebook can see, so don't be shy. Ask whatever you want, and we will get you answers. And then I'm excited to help you guys see if this could be a good opportunity for you and if coaching with Beachbody on our team could be a good fit. So I look forward to getting to know you all better throughout this week. Talk to you soon.